Oh, what's up, guys? Welcome to episode 25, season 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I am Chad Talks, and joining me as always is Jmack Gaming.
What's up, Chad?
Hey, what's up? Just booking Barely Legal.
Hey, what's up? Barely Legal, home of ECW. The last remnants of your purchase of ECW back in 2000. It wasn't 2000.
Yeah, I think so.
You did tribute with it with Raven and Scott Steiner in a no DQ match, and Ahmed and Taz was in 2000. But last year, 2000, just regular 2000. So you bought it in 1999. Apologies. You ran it, and it was one of your best shows of all time.
Yeah, one of the best shows of the year for sure. All time.
It was the first place where you had your first 100.
Yeah.
It's been a year. Jericho Hogan. It also had a 99 and 99 into 100. 3 straight matches, which Sting and DDP defeating the Harts and Malenko defeating Ray. I can't believe you let Malenko go after getting a 99 like that.
I didn't let him go. I offered him a contract. He signed with you.
Steiner and Chef was last year as well.
Yes.
And now in this year, they're main eventing WWF in August.
They're going to Summerslam.
Jericho and Ahmed also got a 99 on that show. What a fucking show this was.
Yeah, what a banger. Will it do as well this year?
A 95 is hard to do. If you
Psycho Sermon it for fun.
You you have 1 year. So if you want to waste it here.
No, we won't use it on Barely Legal. It would be fun. It would be fun to do it and see how well it does, and then go, all right, let's see SummerSlam beat it. But
SummerSlam's probably gonna get 100. I bring out the big guns for SummerSlam and WrestleMania. So
I think, Justin, I did not realize how big of a pay-per-view I booked today, though, until I already booked it.
Bro, put like 15 matches on it, a 3-hour show. Let's get into it. We have here, Justin, an elimination match for Tough Enough. Justin, he does it again. Shelton Benjamin defeats Claudio Castagnoli and saves himself. This man has been up for elimination the last 3 pay-per-views, and he gets the win on the pre-show. This guy won't die. This guy won't die.
He's not going out without a fight.
Write it down. Claudio and Shelton have great chemistry. Could be a potential future world title match in a few years down the line.
Could be. And Justin, we have our next elimination match. And Justin, unfortunately, Bret Hart has lost his Tough Enough rookie because in a pre-show about that terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd, Chuck Palumbo defeated Eddie Colon with a torture rack. You have to wonder, was the beatdown by Planet Ahmed the deciding factor here?
Possibly. A disappointing run for Eddie Colon and Bret Hart. They were never on the same page. I feel like Bret Hart hated him, and Eddie Colon just really couldn't get it on the, just couldn't get a good.
His brother is still in the competition, though.
Carly and Chuck, the last 2 on Nitro. That means there's 6 people left, Chad.
Yeah, down to the final 6. And we've got a 6 women's tag team match in a pre-show about that decent wrestling. Debbie Malenko, Chyna, and Trish defeated Queen Sharmell, Beth, and Cutie Suzuki.
Debbie Malenko tapping out Cutie Suzuki. Debbie Malenko, man, she's 86, Chyna 78. No one else was even fucking close. Those aren't like.
Don't just fight forever.
Yeah. Well, they haven't fought yet. That's the thing.
Keeping them separate, Justin, so that when it finally happens, it's a big deal. And we start off the show. I think we made a good call on what matches to bump to the pre-show. We start off, Justin. We have hype packages hyping up these big matches. We've got the pay-per-view return of Hulk Hogan, and for one night only, the NWO taking on the Paul Heyman guys. We have got Goldberg taking on Regal for the the vacant Universal title. Justin, we've got a match that's being called a dream match Shawn Michaels, the showstopper, taking on the Icon Sting.
It's going to be huge.
It's going to be huge.
Poof. Oh,
we start off backstage. Mr. Huey, Lash LaRue, and Johnny Devine are having a 3-way poker match to determine who is going to take home the 24/7 championship. Chester Huey loses the match, but he is a poor sport. He leaves as Lash LaRue and Johnny Devine chase him through the arena.
This Champagne was in the co-main event of ECW presents Barely Legal 1998.
The last true ECW.
And now he's running around backstage at the Spectrum, getting chased by Lash LaRue.
And Johnny Devine. And we have our first match to kick the show off, Justin. In a bout that had superb wrestling and good heat. Shannon Moore defeats Jeff Hardy. After using a foreign object, Shannon Moore wins the WCW World Television Champion, Justin.
Yeah. This might be the only match I didn't care for during the whole card, as I still believe that Shannon Moore should be fighting for the World Heavyweight Championship, the title he never lost. I think that's stupid that he's going for a different title.
Listen, he cheated to win the TV title, Justin.
Maybe he should be cheating for the World Heavyweight Championship, but not my company. All right, this is why I'm in first.
After the match, Justin, Shannon Moore, he is hyping. He's celebrating his TV title. He's obnoxiously celebrating. You would think he just won the lottery.
You should be celebrating the world title.
What is next? A short run for Jeff Hardy.
Yeah, what a weird run that was.
The women are backstage. They're celebrating their big win because we forgot to move this to the pre-show too. So they're here all hanging out. They're signing autographs for fans. We've got a decent match for the Hardcore Championship. Hardcore Holly defeats Sid Vicious with a flying leg drop and makes defense number 2 of the WCW Hardcore Championship, Justin. Hardcore Holly wins a hardcore match.
Good for him. This did a little bit better than I thought it would.
And we are here, and Chester Huey, he runs to the back and he says, "Hey, listen, I'm being chased for the 24/7 title, but listen, like Kidman and Ted DiBiase, you guys aren't going to try to chase me down for the 24/7 championship. So thank God I'm here. I'm fine. I can just hide out here and just hang out and not have to worry about anybody else." And then Bam Bam Bigelow is backstage and he sees him. So Bam Bam Bigelow begins to chase Chester Huey around the arena, Justin.
Hell yeah.
And we've got a tag team match for the tag team titles, Justin, and a decent match. Monty Brown and Big Daddy V defeat the Dudleys when Monty Brown, first Monty Brown was eliminated, and then Big Daddy V went ahead and eliminated the other 2 Dudleys by himself. Wow. And retains the tag team.
Wow.
What a match for Big Daddy V. Just single-handedly being like, oh, Monty Brown's out? That's okay. I'll beat them both myself.
Monty Brown stinks.
You know who doesn't stink? Big Daddy V. And speaking of tag team matches, this is a number 1 contendership, Justin. And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Ray J defeated Team Canada 2 out of 3 falls with 2 straight falls. Yeah. All right.
Fucking get jobbed out, Team Canada. Guy's got a 95, 97. Maybe they'll get a fall. Fuck off. These guys should be like headlining your tag division right now.
After the match, the Sweet Sensations they attack Ray and AJ.
Those rat bastards.
Those rat bastards. From one number 1 contenders tag team match to another, these 4 teams all have a claim to be in the tag team hunt. So they're going to duke it out. And Justin, I let the game pick the winner because I was feeling feisty.
I wonder who they picked.
And about that had good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd. Owen Hart and Raven defeated Lodi and Shark Boy, Too Cool, and Matt Hardy and Abyss. With Matt Hardy and Abyss being the final team standing.
Interesting.
I have to assume they probably pinned Matt Hardy. We've got a stretcher match, Justin. The opponent must leave on a stretcher. Canyon left RVD on a stretcher leading up to this match. And in an exceptional match, Rob Van Dam defeated Canyon in a stretcher match, and Canyon was trapped. Indeed. Justin, we've got the Paul Heyman guys. Taka Michinoku.
He's not an NWO guy.
Yeah, sorry. The Paul Heyman guys. Taka, Minoru, Taz, and the franchise get in the ring. The NWO music hits. Hulk, Nash, and Hogan are all in the ring, or all at the ramp doing their NWO stuff. And then all of a sudden, Kidman's music hits. Kidman shows up, and he's wearing, for one night only, an NWO t-shirt. Yeah, Justin, Kidman is working with Hogan, Nash, and Hall for one night to be their fourth tag team partner in this match. And a good match. Shane Douglas, Taka Michinoku, Minoru Suzuki, and Taz defeated Hulk, Kidman, and the Outsiders when Minoru Suzuki pinned Scott Hall.
Why is Billy Kidman out there?
Listen, he had to go out there and fill in. Sometimes when the boss has to get his hands dirty.
Hey, my old boss at Speed Ups never did that. What the hell?
Oh, he wasn't a good boss.
What the fuck, Corey?
Corey, come on. We have here, Justin, a hardcore match for the U.S. title and a 95 and about to head Superb Wrestling in Great Heat. Chris Benoit defeats Tommy Dreamer with a Dragon Suplex. They said, I know it's a hardcore match. I'm still going to beat Tommy Dreamer with a Dragon Suplex.
Yeah.
And Chris Benoit makes defense number 6 of the U.S. title.
Who's going to beat Benoit?
Who's going to beat Benoit?
Dreamer pulled out an 81. Dreamer, that was way better than a good match.
Yeah. Match of the night so far. And Justin, we've got Bret Hart versus Ahmed in a superb match. Bret Hart says you're nothing if you don't have your lackeys behind you. And Justin, he makes Ahmed tap out with a sharpshooter.
Ahmed, he's an interesting character, Ahmed is. He can never win the big one, I feel like. Yeah, he was. That's what I was like. Yeah, he was. But did he actually beat anyone?
I mean, we'd have to rewind the tapes. I think he definitely beat people. I felt like he was champ for a while. Although maybe it was just because he took a big ass break. Who knows? But we have a Universal Championship match. I think you forgot to set it for the Universal title, but that's okay.
Oh, my bad.
Superb match. Goldberg defeats Steven Regal with a spear.
Yeah, that was my bad. My bad.
That's okay. Yeah, Goldberg, Universal Champion.
Be more excited about that, Chad. He's Universal Champion.
Yeah, I've been Goldberg. And Justin, our main event. I thought that was the match rating. I was like, oh shit. Our main event: Shawn Michaels versus Sting for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Hey, I'm excited for this one. I'm hoping to see that. I'm hoping to see this for you. Hoping to see that.
Baby.
Ooh.
99. And an exceptional match. Shawn Michaels defeats Sting in 1852 with Sweet Chin Music. And Shawn Michaels makes defense number 1 of the WCW World Heavyweight title.
Shivani, once again, may have cost you that 100. As he was weak at the announcing desk.
That is what it is.
Banger of a main event of Shawn Michaels. Still your World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
And 96.
A 96. Can SummerSlam beat a 96, Justin?
I think it can.
Well, we will have to see. Justin, I'm very much looking forward to your SummerSlam match. And listen, Barely Legal, not a bad show.
Not a bad show at all. Let's not put anything. Let's not. This was one of your best shows of all time, rating wise. And look, I mean,
is Barely Legal going to do what fucking that one pay-per-view did for you? Is it going to be like, oh, because of how great this is, it's now considered a major event?
Something went to above average on my show. Yeah, the better, the more overall betting ratings it gets, the higher prestige. So, yeah, you keep on putting on Bang or the Barely Eagles. It could easily be in an above-average rated event. Draw more people. This was a very good built pay-per-view. I mean, the things I still don't like are Shannon Moore fighting for the wrong title for no apparent reason. There was no rhyme or reason why he's not going for the world title. And the Bret and Ahmed, Planet Ahmed just can't win. They can't do anything.
Tag team champions.
Yeah, but they can't win. Their leader can't do anything. Monty Brown is carrying the weight right now.
I think Big Daddy V is carrying the weight.
Monty Brown. Oh yeah, you're right. Big Daddy V did put them both through. I switched them around. Ray J should be fighting for the World Tag Team belts instead of the Cruiserweights. Other than that, everything's looking good, Chad.
Thank you. I did not think Tommy Dreamer Benoit was going to be do that great. But
what do you mean? Benoit does everything great.
You're right. Benoit just doesn't have a bad match.
No, except for Jerry Sags or Brian Knobbs.
Even then.
I got a 79, but...
They got a 79.
Which is better than Hardcore Holly and Sid Vicious. All right, we'll see you for SummerSlam. Let's see if I can beat a 96. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. But I think I can do it.
And we are here at SummerSlam, the biggest party of the summer.
Oh, my God. No, timeout, sorry. 116,000 people are expected.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, Chad.
Oh, no, that's a lot of people. Last year, SummerSlam got a 100, so it's going to be impossible to do better. Will you do worse?
I can't even go over it because I like to pre-book my shows, and there are spoilers in the pre-booking, so we can't go over last year's SummerSlam. All I know, it was opened by Eddie Guerrero losing to political man El Hijo del Santo in the main event. The Rock defended the belt, beating Jushin Thunder Liger. Chad, are you ready for the biggest party of the summer?
I am quite literally ready for the biggest party of the summer.
No.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Chad, I got my predictions out and about. Let's start. Don't look at this. All right? Close your eyes, everybody. Close your eyes. Start the show. We start off on the pre-show here. A little over 20,000 people here at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, welcomed by celebrity host Sylvester Stallone. And he says, wow, it feels good to be in a ring again. And he's got respect of the some former celebrities that were over the were here in the last couple of weeks promoting this show, and he said, what better way to promote a show, right, than having three of the biggest celebrities, Dana White, Donald Trump, and Adam Sandler. They all promoted it, and everyone's, yeah, woo. And he's like, you know what? We're already here. We already promoted it. Let's do something even better, something that people aren't expecting. For one night only. And he rips off his suit. And he's wearing a referee shirt, Chad.
Okay.
Why are you so sad?
No, not sad at all.
He said, okay. And he said, us celebrities, we had an agreement. And you know what? We really want to show you guys how much we care about WWF SummerSlam. So out come Donald Trump, Dana White, and Adam Sandler. And they have a match.
Oh, my God.
Adam Sandler got a 90 and tapped out Dana White in 10:24.
Got a 90? Good heavens.
Yeah, he looked excellent out there.
The sad man cometh.
Donald Trump got a 59. Dana White got a 6.
Wow. Adam Sandler fucking kicked ass.
The first ever Celebrity Invitational.
Yeah.
It was refereed by Sylvester Stallone, Chad.
Yeah, by Sylvester Stallone.
What a match it was.
What a match it was.
Thanks, Pat. Thanks. Oh, I was supposed to ask you. Kana against Takako, Chad.
Takako.
No, Kana. Kana gets it done. She's your new
Listen, I have integrity.
She's your new WWF World Heavyweight Champion, or Women's Champion. Sorry. Wow. What a match for Kana. You know, it was timely. Takako's been champion for fucking a year, I think. Finally get the belt off of her. She's Ring of Honor Women's Champion right now. She can't have 2 belts. And in our last pre-show match of the night, you know, a month and a half ago, we saw the debuting The Departed, led by Kane and Silence, formerly known as Roadkill, and they targeted the prototype John Cena. Tonight, we see Cena go one-on-one with the leader of The Departed, Kane. Chad, who do you got?
I got John Cena.
Chad's got John Cena, and then he's 62 because they don't click. That's unfortunate. John Cena wins in 15:46. Your first win of the night, and that was the last of the pre-show, Chad. Let's get into the main card.
Yeah.
Kana, Cena, and Adam Sandler got pre-show victories. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
All right. We start off SummerSlam with the hype packages between 3 big main events tonight. Stasiak, Orton, Austin, and Taker, Triple H, and Brock Lesnar. Chad, what match are you most excited about of this card?
Probably Brock. Probably Brock, Triple H.
No, that's going to be
Undertaker. Stone Cold will be sick too.
That's going to be huge. Let's start off with Kid Cash. It's his graduation party, Chad. He's graduating to a man. You know, and this is the coronation. This is the homecoming for Kid Cash. His first match back in the ring for a couple months, and this is where he says he's become a man. He's going to lay out and he's going to dominate whoever comes out next. Chad, do you have a guess on who this is?
No.
Well, who do you got, the mystery guy or Kid Cash?
I have the mystery guy.
Well, this mystery guy comes out, and it's a guy we haven't seen in a while, but he is a former champion. Everybody, please put your hand. His music comes out. Well, Paul White's back, and Paul
goes right.
And Paul White. First you guessed Mick Foley, so. Paul White defeats Kid Cash in 15:20 with a chokeslam. Kid Cash, on his big day, gets big showed by Paul White.
Oh, man. Well,
man, poor Kid Cash, though. Well, Paul White's back, though. He was former World Heavyweight Champion. We move on, our second match of the night, Chad. It's the Light Heavyweight Championship on the line. That's Mist versus Mist. It's Chris Daniels taking on his best friend Yoshihiro Tajiri. We've seen these two go back and forth the last couple weeks, spitting mist in each other and just faking each other out. But tonight, they go one-on-one for Chris Daniels' Light Heavyweight Championship. Who you got?
I got Christopher Daniels.
Why?
I just think he's got it. I don't think it's for time yet.
Oh, they don't click. Oh, we're off to a horrible start. Daniels does get the big win in 15-18 with the last rights. Chris Daniels makes this defense number 3 of your Light Heavyweight Championship. Chad, you're on a roll today.
That is on a roll.
That's unfortunate. Chad, we go straight into the big matches, though.
Have to.
Stasiak and Orton make their way down to the ring. You know, Stasiak slowly but surely going through the Future Shock members until he reaches Brock Lesnar. But tonight, in the same arena that he got thrown off the Hell in a Cell and got put on the shelf for 8 months, he takes on Randy Orton. Chad, who do you got in this?
I got Shawn Stasiak.
You have Shawn Stasiak? You got double S over Randy Orton?
Yeah.
Well, in a exceptional match, no psychology, forgot to script that, Stasiak defeats Randy Orton in 15:40-56 with a Falcon Arrow. I did not think this would be so predictable for you, Chad. You're having a good run right now.
I just know how you think. I know how your brain works.
Shut the fuck up. Mick Foley and Rock are Mick Foley making his way down the ring. The Rock makes his way down the ring. The Rock, the 2000 Wrestler of the Year, Royal Rumble winner, 1999. Former WWF heavyweight champion Mick Foley made his return to WWF a couple weeks ago to save The Rock from Alex Wright, and then he turned on him the exact next week. You can't trust Mick Foley. And now they go one-on-one here in the middle of the ring at the Staples Center. Mick Foley's biggest match, his first big match coming back. Who do you got, Chad?
Yeah, this one might trip me up because I don't think you have Rock lose here, but I also don't think Mick Foley has to lose his debut match.
Well, he already lost last week. He lost last week.
Yeah, I'm going to say The Rock wins.
Well, in a 95, Mick Foley comes back and gets a big win over The Rock in 15:33. What a win for Foley's baby boy.
Yeah.
Big win.
Big win.
Big win for Mick Foley. The people are excited about that. We go backstage and Lenny Lane is in. Eric Bischoff and Vince McMahon, they're in the office, and he's still looking for he never found an opponent. And Vince is like, well, look, you are the European champion. Think about it. You're the European champion. You need to fight. You gotta defend the European. You're the European champion. And you know who walks by the office and hears something, overhears that he needs a fight? Alex Wright.
Alex Wright.
He says, "Oh, Das Wunderkid, Germany's favorite import. You need to fight for the European Championship. Well, you got one. So we're doing Lenny Lane, Alex Wright here tonight, Chad. Who you got?"
Alex Wright.
Oh, Alex. Yeah, Alex Wright easily beats the shit out of him in a 97 in-ring for Alex Wright. Wins the European Championship.
Oh, yeah.
Big win right there.
Big win for Alex Wright.
Chad, I think you're going to be very tuned into this next match.
All right. Oh!
TLC.
Right, boy.
These fucking six men have been itching and clawing against each other for the last couple weeks. We saw the TLCs. We saw the ladders, tables, and chairs getting brought out a couple weeks ago. And now we have TLC 1, Edge and Christian. Take on the Rat Boys, Chad Collier and the Big Rig Fig. And the Second City Saints, the two-time Raw Tag Team Champions. Chad, who do you got?
Come on. You know who I got. I got Edge and Christian.
Well, in an 89, Edge and Christian win the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. These guys, there was a crazy fucking Edge.
I'm scared of heights. That's how I knew I was going to lose.
Christian took a huge bump from the outside, from the top of the ladder through 4 tables on the outside. I gotta make sure my phone doesn't die while we're doing this. We're fine. CM Punk absolutely destroys, gets destroyed by Chad Collier. And Chad's going up. And you know what? Accidentally, Big Rig Fig trips over a ladder and knocks Chad Collier through a table on the outside.
Moron.
And Fig had to go rescue him, and then Edge speared Ace Steel, and Christian hit an unprettier on Punk, and that's why Edge and Christian slowly but surely climb the ladders and win. And yeah, Chad's not happy with that.
No, I'm not happy at all.
And then after the match, he DDT's Fig.
Oh, good. Damn right I do.
Lays him out
right I do.
outside of the ring.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Damn right.
We go to commercial. We see an ad for Snickers, and we come back, and Angle is out in the ring, and he calls out Eric Bischoff. He says, "Give me my fight." He wants his fight. Bischoff says, "You got it. You got it." Kurt Angle, your opponent for tonight is Eddie Guerrero.
Wow.
Eddie Guerrero.
Versus Eddie.
Eddie versus Kurt Angle. What a match. Eddie makes his way down to the ring, and right before the bell rings, Wait a damn minute, says someone on the mic. And Billy Kidman's here.
Billy Kidman's here.
What? I heard you called me out, Kurt Angle. You want an opponent? You want to fight? Am I still allowed to be here? Am I still allowed to bring someone? Because I have someone in the back. You still want him? You want to make this a triple threat? And Eric Bischoff's like, hey, brother, go ahead. Billy Kidman says, you're my guy. Representing in this now triple threat match is the returning Chris Jericho.
Oh, brother.
Billy Kidman and Jericho are here. And now we get that triple threat match. Chris Jericho, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle. And a 100.
Jericho gains a 100. He gets another 100 match.
Yep, I'll write that down for.
Do we share this one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna write it down for me, but you can still think it's used. Kurt Angle defeats Eddie and Jericho. When Kurt Angle, I forgot to pick the loser. I didn't mean for Jericho to lose.
That's okay.
Jericho's the weak link. Jericho.
Oh, you know.
What an absolute match this was, Chad.
An absolute banger.
After the match, Jericho's in the ring soaking it all in, and the fans are chanting, please don't go. Please don't go. Please don't go.
Like, I have to go. Stop. I gotta go home.
We move on. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions are making their way down to the ring, Chad. It's Chavo and Latin Lover taking on La Resistance. Who you got?
I got La Resistance. If I know you, it'll be La Resistance.
Well, you don't know me at all. Chavo and Latin Lover defend the belts once again when Chavo taps out Savan Grenier.
Oh, you're such a big La Resistance.
I am, and sure. I unfortunately, I did not think Savan Grenier is ready. And looking at the ratings, he's not. 53. Yeah, I think they were scheduled to win, but this is punishment because of when Savan Grenier hurt Amazing Red a couple weeks ago.
Oh, got it.
You can't hurt people and get rewards around here. You got to be safe workers, and Grenier's not there yet. And this was supposed to be their big win here at SummerSlam, but I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Big win right there. Booker, we got Booker T and Jeff Jarrett now, Chad. What a match this is going to be. This was originally going to be Booker T versus Clyde Flanders, but because of interferences and because of a cheating Booker T, Eric Bischoff reversed the decision, and Jeff Jarrett was crowned the new #1 contender. Then we saw Clyde Flanders get hurt, so he's not even here today in the arena. So we get Booker T and Jeff Jarrett, the United States Championship on the line. Chad, Booker T, Jeff Jarrett, who you got?
I got Jeff Jarrett winning.
The Grammy Award winning, the #1 hit, Dixie, Jeff Jarrett?
Yes.
Well, in a superb match, Booker T defends his belt against Jeff Jarrett in 1437 with the Harlem Hangover. Again, another one I went back and forth with, but I wanted to go with Booker T still. There we go. Well, Chad, that's another one you're this one. Wait, did I click it? There's a lot of history in this match right here, Chad.
Oh yeah, these two bitter rivals.
They main evented last year in August 2000, but they main evented Barely Legal, and now they're here. Psychosis, who won the Elimination Chamber, almost won the Royal Rumble this year, won at WrestleMania, beating Eddie Guerrero for the WWF World Championship. He's been champion ever since, but he's taken on his biggest challenge yet. The man that always had his number back in WCW, Big Bad Booty Daddy himself, Scott Steiner. Chad, who do you got? Do you got Steiner, or do you got your boy, Chef Psychosis?
This one's tough because I love both of these two, but I have to go Chef Psychosis here.
Chad goes with Chef Psychosis defending his belt in a superb match. Scott Steiner gets it done with the Frankensteiner in 1708, and he is your new WWF World Heavyweight Champion. What a match.
Huge.
Here we go, Chad. 3 matches left. Here comes the Hell in the Cell. It's coming down. It's Austin. It's Taker. This match all started at WrestleMania 17. Austin, Taker one-on-one, and Austin beat the streak. He beat Undertaker at WrestleMania. Taker was not seen for a few months until King of the Ring, the final, Stone Cold vs. Triple H, where Taker made his return and costed Stone Cold the King of the Ring. And now, after all we've been through, it all ends tonight. Hell in a Cell, Staples Center, 20,000 people, Austin and Taker. Chad, who do you got?
I think The Undertaker gets his win back inside Hell in a Cell.
In an exceptional match, Stone Cold does it again, defeating The Undertaker in a Hell in a Cell. Austin.
I was doing really well. Now I'm not so much. I think I'm probably almost 500 now.
You are 500 on the dot after that one.
Wow.
Stone Cold having The Undertaker's number, Chad. You just can't put down the rattlesnake. The rattlesnake will not die. And he sends Taker straight to hell with a huge win. Our co-main event. PJ Black, the Intercontinental Champion. He's got his wife at home. He was told, Stephanie told him to win the belt for their child. Shane McMahon jumped on board with the Black McMahon Renegade, their group, their stable, and he's taken on Dean Malenko, the man he beat last month, the man he injured beforehand before taking the belt off him, the Iceman, Dean Malenko. Chad, who do you got? PJ Black, Dean Malenko.
Oh, I gotta go Papa Black.
Papa Black in a 90. PJ Black taps out Dean Malenko and makes this defense number 1 of the Intercontinental Championship. Huge. But that leads us to our main event. Brock Lesnar. What, 48-0? Triple H. I think he's 49-0. 49-0. Triple H. The King of the Ring, taking on the man that, ever since being brought up, has not lost, not once. Is tonight the night, Chad? Will Triple H put his ass on the throne and become World Heavyweight Champion, or will Brock Lesnar continue his dominance, continue his reign as the one-on-one, the WWF World Heavyweight Champion?
I went into this thinking Brock was going to win. However, something in my gut is telling me to go Triple H. And I'm going to trust my gut. And I'm going to say Triple H beats the streak and wins the title and beats Brock at SummerSlam.
Well, Chad, these two have one of the most intense fights of all time. These guys are just going back and forth, back and forth. Lesnar, this is going 20 minutes. Lesnar hits an F5 and Triple H kicks out. Lesnar picks him back up, another F5, kicks out. Triple H is already bleeding. There was a spot in this match where the referee was knocked out and Lesnar took off the turnbuckle on the side rope and just bashed Triple H's head in, bleeding. Triple H returned the favor a little bit later and busted open Lesnar with an elbow to the head, a little cheap shot. These guys are still going back and forth. Another F5. He can't put away Triple H. Triple H reverses the third F5, gets him in a pedigree, kicks him, boom, pedigree. 1, 2, Lesnar kicks out. The fans are losing their mind. Triple H he's got to dig deep. He's got to pull out. He's got to pull out something. He goes for another pedigree. Brock Lesnar reverses it, picks him up. Third F5, pins him. 1, 2, 3. Brock Lesnar wins and defends his belt. But he is put through hell. He is barely moving after the match, Chad. But Brock Lesnar doesn't. retains his belt. His defense number 2 in 1746. A 99. What a match. Lesnar barely gets up to his feet. He is gassed. And he celebrates in the ring. But then someone comes out from the crowd.
Oh, shit.
Kishi, to the back of the head, the king of the mountain briefcase, calls out a referee. He's cashing in his money in his king of the mountain.
Wow.
Then puts him in a pile driver, goes to the top rope, hits a big leg drop. 1, 2, Lesnar kicks out. He's not done. He can't be put down yet, Chad.
Eat shit, Rikishi.
Lesnar, or Kishi's like, what the fuck, man? Picks him back up. He's got him in like a tombstone pile driver gimmick. Puts the thumbs down, you're going down. Drops him pile driver. 1, 2, 3. Kishi is your new WWF World Heavyweight Champion. They have great performance. They have great chemistry. Kishi.
Insane. Wow, what a move. What a play.
Ins your WWF World Champion to end SummerSlam. A 98. Not 100, but I'll take it because I beat you.
Oh, what a play.
Wow. What a show, Chad.
What a show.
Chad, you went 500 again. You went 7-7, so you were now 45 and 37.
You didn't ask me if I thought Rikishi would be wrong.
I didn't think I had to. What a show, Chad. What do you think about? What do you think about?
I loved that.
SummerSlam.
Loved it. Adam Sandler got a 90. I was thinking about that the entire time you were doing this.
I don't know. I don't know. Can he go?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can he go?
Should I have been booking him this whole time?
Look, man. You can go.
2 world champion. 2. Scott Steiner and Rikishi.
I almost didn't want to put Kishi over on this show because of Steiner winning the belt. I didn't want 2 world titles, but I think I retained a lot of the other ones, so I could. So it made sense. Not every title was changing hands. Whew, what
Rat Boys broke up.
Rat Boys may have broke up. Austin may have killed on.
But he deserves it.
I knew this wasn't getting 100 because I knew that cash-in was going to not be great. But it had to end the show.
That too.
So 98, we'll take it. Another win for the good guys. And Kishi walks out.
Sultan is world champion.
That's Lesnar's first loss, 50-1.
Yeah, he's 50-1.
Damn, what a show!
Wow.
Hope you guys had fun because I've had a blast building this show for the last month and a half in real time. Alex, right?
I had a blast.
European champ.
Yeah. Wow.
Chris Jericho got 100 on my show.
Chris Jericho debuted for WWF and then left.
Eddie makes his way down. Billy Kidman's here, and so is Wow.
Wow.
All right, we'll see you for episode 26. We'll have the fallout. What's next for Kishi, Lesnar, Triple H, all that shit. We'll find out. And what's next for Shawn Michaels? What's next for Chris Jericho?